Okay, I want to thank everyone for sending in their comments or just responding to that blog on the letter A. I'm going to try to respond really quickly to every single comment, and there weren't that many, there were only 15. Okay, Lola suggested Anthony Hegarty, fucking who's on my Facebook right now. Okay, Anthony Hegarty, Anthony and the Johnsons. Yes, I've heard of Anthony and the Johnsons, although I never actually listened to them. The link you sent me was for a Leonard Cohen song. Don't like Leonard Cohen, bores the fuck out of me, but I was fascinated by his voice, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm going to add this or go out and get a bunch of records, but it's good, thanks. Johnny, this is Johnny from San Francisco, how are you? Amanda Palmer. Don't like Amanda Palmer. Already know about Amanda Palmer. I think she's great on one hand, what she does with her web presence and everything about how she markets herself is pretty great. I'd like to meet her for sure. But not my cup of tea. I think if you're more into musical theater, singer-songwriter stuff, yeah. My gay neighbor Brian, I'm sure if he walks in right now, I'll tell him to go listen to Amanda Palmer. Michael, you're in Vegas. How are you? I haven't talked to you in a long time. American Analog Set. This is why I wrote this blog, because you just hit me to a band that I never heard about, and I listened to them for a long time. I really like this band, and I'm going to get some of their stuff. Susan Hartman, Art of Noise. I stopped listening halfway through. I know you like this song, but I just couldn't deal with the change that they kept going to, and it was just bumming me out. So I moved on, but thanks. Michael Lee, Seattle. Michael, you suggested Andy McKee. Andy McKee is the guy who taps his guitar, no singing. I've seen this video before, is fascinated by it. I watched it again, the whole thing. Would I put this on? No. Do I want his album? Not really. Is he super talented? Yes. Is he completely unique? Yes. Great. But it's not something I'd really vibe on and listen to. You also suggested Atari Teenage Riot. You know what? I never really listened to Atari Teenage Riot. Gave it a shot. Probably won't listen to him again, but yep, that's it for them. John, you're in Pennsylvania, I think. How are you, man? That's been a long time as well. All Tiny Creatures. Never heard of this band. They're from Madison, Wisconsin. Really enjoyed it. On the experimental side, no vocals that I heard. It was good. Good. Thank you. Ward is a great photographer from Los Angeles. Hi, Ward. How are you? You suggested Abe Vigoda. You know what? It was not the right time and place for me to listen to this song. They're they're Chino, somewhere around there. Tropical funk punk band. Probably wouldn't listen to a lot. I like what they're doing, though. Anyone that's interested in a great photographer, get in touch, because Ward's awesome. Really awesome. Nick. Hey, Nick. Audience from 1971. I never really listened to this band at all, but I gave it a shot and listened to a few songs. I think I listened to this band for about a half hour. I don't know how much I liked him after that. It was kind of annoying me after a while, but it's still good. Would I add them to my iTunes? Probably not. Vivian, you're playing the game completely wrong. Don't list me 10 bands that start with A. Give me just one or two and give me a song. You listed the Auteurs, the Animals, Amandoul, yes, Amandoul. Good. Arcane, the Au Pairs, the Avengers. We'll get to the Avengers soon. Alexander Skip Spence. Skipping and not really commenting on any of these bands is what I'm doing right now. Next time, just don't give me a bunch of A's. But Vivian, thanks for even commenting on this. Brian, you're in Indianapolis, I know. It's been a while. Air Moon Safari, yes. Great record. Again, I love this record. First records are always good. Scott H. Scott, you're up in California, up north, right? I think you are. A.Arch Rahman's Mumbai theme tune, yeah, is good. After the Slumdog Millionaire thing, I just can't do it. Can't do any more of this. The Avengers, American in Me, though. Yes. This is a cool band. A San Fran punk band. I don't know when. Late 80s, I think. No, I mean late 70s. This is a good song. Good song and cool band. Better than a lot of... I wish most like punk bands or pseudo-punk bands or pop-punk bands would be more like this band. Ian, my old tour manager, how are you, Ian, from New York. Asteroids Galaxy Tour. Fascinating choice. I listened to this, I stayed on their page for like 3 songs, watched a bunch of videos, and the whole time I wanted to like this band. And I kind of liked this band, but then after a while I just didn't like them, and I don't know if I'm going to be going back. But I thought they were like, it was a good choice. I'm glad you sent that in. Okay, Greg Pirazzini, I don't know you. I like your last name though. You sent in Air, which is not the French Air, the Japanese Air. It's alright. I still like the French Air better. But something you did, which was a nice mistake, was you suggested a band that didn't begin with A. It began with S. Supercar, which is another Japanese band, but you gave me an A song, Aharo Youth. Okay, play the game right next time. Suggest this when I do S's. I like this band though, so it was it kind of worked out. Chick bass player, cool sound. I definitely would listen to more of this. For sure, I would listen to more of this. And that's it for A's. Thanks to everyone for commenting on this blog. I'm going to be doing B next week, so I got 26 weeks of music, and this interaction, this is how it should work. Friends suggesting music, and then giving it a shot and discovering new things. And for this, I discovered, you know what, I learned a lot about a few bands. Oh, wait a second. Fucking A, I forgot. There was something that I forgot. Where is it? Oh, Brian. Sorry about this, man. You suggested Autechre, which I've always pronounced it that way. I mean, I've heard Autechre. This is a fucking great band. 2 guys, they've been doing sort of experimental music. It's all over the place. This is just a great suggestion. I haven't listened to them in a long time. I mean, probably like 10 years. It was nice to return to them. Thoroughly enjoyed them, and definitely adding them to my iTunes. I don't know why I don't have more of their stuff. And this is 2 guys that are part of that band, that make that band. Anyway, thanks a lot. For this next one, you know what? Don't respond to MySpace. Just leave comments on this, because I'm not even going to answer those MySpace or the Facebook comments. And you can ask any questions. I'll answer any questions about West Indian Girl. I Will Never Be the Same. This should be a nice, fun 26 weeks. Okay, thanks.